going on, Coach Cruise fam and Cruise Life TV fam? And hopefully you're fam of us both. But if you're not, click on the one that you're not and subscribe and do all that good stuff. We, of course, have the pleasure of welcoming back Cruise Life TV. Greg and Michelle are here once again. Welcome, guys. And the beauty of having them on this time is because they just came off the Carnival Mardi Gras. So, super excited to talk with them about that. They obviously just got off the Mardi Gras. I've been on the Mardi Gras a few times and going back on the Mardi Gras for the first time in a couple of years in just 2-3 weeks here. So I'm super excited about that, to pick their brains if anything has changed. And then also we're going to kind of review the Mardi Gras and give you our likes, our loves, our can do less ofs on the ship, so to speak. And so Greg and Michelle are going to help us out with a lot of that. I got Zoe here eating hot dog bites, and I see there's a couple people in the chat that have already contributed to Zoe getting some bigger treats in here in a second. So I'm going to stop feeding her hot dogs because she might get too full. But let's say hi to all of our medal winners. And Klesko, once again, is in that gold medal position, and he got first there. And then we have our very own Cruising Chris Moss, who I was messaging with today. And I'm going to get to meet in the flesh the day before my cruise on the 20th. Well, actually, the morning of the cruise day, I think I'll be meeting Chris for the first time. He's not going on the same ship, but we're leaving out of the same port. So that's interesting. And then our very own admin, Tim, gets the bronze medal today, is saying hello to everybody. All right, let's see who else we have here. We have Tony Bruno back and saying cheers. Sandy the Lost Pirate Jenkins, another one of our members, saying happy Tuesday to everybody. Tim and Cruise and Chris Moss and all that. Cruise Life TV, I know them. North Shore Travelers. Eric from the North Shore Travelers is here. He says, hey, Coach and crew, tuning in when I can from work. So he's working hard. And here is one of those super chats, our very own admin, Tim, as I mentioned. We finished at, giving away a shirt 2 shows in a row, right at 100. So admin Tim, and I'm writing that down actually. Admin Tim is numbers 1 through 20. And that means if it's $15 or more, not only does Zoe get a treat, but I get a treat. And I have Old Forester, Buffalo Trace, and Four Roses bourbon with me. High five for Tim and Cheryl. High five for Tim and Cheryl. What do you say? She says thank you and thank you. You know what? Since Buffalo Trace is the least amount left, let's go to work on that. I got my new little Coach Cruise shot glass there with the logo and everything. I'm happy about how that turned out.
Fantastic.
Cheers, everybody. And I see Cruise Life TV has their mugs or their glasses with the Cruise Life TV stuff on.
This is actually Carnival Cruise Addicts.
Oh, Carnival Cruise Addict. Okay. I knew I recognized that logo. Speaking of logos, I got a little gift pack in the mail from the one aforementioned Cruising Chris Moss.
Chris is awesome.
I got coasters, and I have some Cruise Life TV coasters too. But I didn't notice this until I brought it in here because I was going to show these, and I flipped it over. And what do I see? I've even got a Cruising Chris Moss autograph.
Nice.
I might have to sell this on eBay for like $1,000 or something. But how many people have a Cruising Chris Moss autograph on the coaster? I'm gonna have to save that. Some Cruising Chris Moss poker chips. Look at that. I used to have these. These are a cool thing. I got to get these again. But you can leave these around the ship and stuff, and it's got his logo on there and everything. I love that. And then I know Bridget. She was all excited. He had sent me a sewing kit previously. He comes up with all the you guys.
It's amazing.
Yeah. He had a little sewing kit that he sent, and then here, look at this. So yeah, go check out our guy Cruising Chris Moss, little nail clipper set and everything. So you can do a little manicure, pedicure. You can do the whole thing while you're on your cruise. and that's little stuff that you can pack in your bag and all that. So thank you to Cruising Chris Moss for that. Very cool. We got Seg back in the house. Oh, I did my shot. Okay. For a second there, I thought I forgot that, but I meant Tim's that. Yeah. Seg's here. JB is back once again. Another one of our loyal Cruise Fam members. Let's see. Let's get through. We got a lot of people, so I want to try to get through everybody. Kenneth Pascal is back here.
He just got off the Carnival Mardi Gras.
Yeah. He was
okay. And we got Ben Maggle from up in Milwaukee. I just spent the night up in Milwaukee over on my birthday last weekend or the weekend before. That was a lot of fun. We got Mark R. Booze. He is a well-traveled cruiser. He's back checking in. And JB says, my choice. Okay. Good. Because I already had the Buffalo Trace going here. And JB, let's get you down. So JB are numbers 21 through 32, and JB's on a roll. He's won a couple weeks in a row now.
Wow.
So he's starting to outfit the rest of the family. He's got through the immediate family, and now he's taking care of his sister and stuff like that. So all right. Zoe, you want another treat? All right, JB, thank you, sir. Have five. What do you say? She says thank you, and I thank you once again. Nancy is saying hi to everybody. What's going on, Nancy? We got Adventures with Uncle Dave here. We were all hanging out this summer doing Miami Beach together, the whole group of us right here, and a few of our other friends as well. Mm-hmm. Carnival Cruise Addicts is here. They're recovering from their cruise. Mm-hmm. They were thinking about joining us, but they're still a little bit in recovery mode. We got Charlene back in the house, another one of our members. Good to see you again, Charlene. Cruise Convo. Hey, Coach and everyone, I just booked the Mardi Gras today for October 31st. It was one of the casino deals. Looking forward to it. Yeah, I'm looking forward to talking about it tonight. We got Danny in Virginia Beach. What's up? Good to see you. Mary Schaefer is back. She was a winner just a week or two ago of one of the cooler bags. Hope you're enjoying that, Mary. Nancy Whitney going on the Mardi Gras with the whole family in July. It is necessary to book roller coaster. Yes. You know what? And I haven't done that yet, Nancy, and I got to get Bridget on the roller coaster. So I'm glad you reminded me of that. Thank you for that. We got Lane, who was featured in my video today. He was one of the people that spoke in that video that I just released today regarding the VIP plan. So, yeah, Chillaxin Travels. Go check his channel out. Coach, my son's hockey practice on the way home. I'll be full on live here in about 15 minutes. Great. All right. Good to hear. All right. And JB, you're going to give me a trouble here.
Oh, here we go.
2 in a row. So let's see, 33 through 47 now, JB. All right. Well, I tell you what, I don't know if this bottle of Buffalo Trace is going to make it. And for anybody new out there wondering, like, what the hell, when's the show start? This is pretty normal. It usually takes about 15 minutes. So 15 minutes before we really get going. But JB, thank you for that.
I thought this was the show.
It might end up being this if people keep, and I'm not going to complain about it. And here we go. We got Charlene Freeman. Hey, everyone. Treats for all. We're sailing on the Mardi Gras. I'm going to have to write down. You know what? I have 2 treats on my little notebook, and Zoe's going to have a hard time keeping up here. So I'm going to write down the names by the treats so I don't forget. So there we go. Hey, everyone. We're sailing on the Mardi Gras for the first time in August. Looking forward to some tips. It's our first XL class. Oh, yeah. Yeah, you need that. This is going to be a good show for you then, Charlene, for sure. Kimberly Lavelle is here, and Zoe is back for one of those treats. This one is from JB. Again, high five for JB. What do you say? All right. And then you got another one here, so don't stay down there too long. All right. We got Jay Lang Photo saying, "Hey, Coach Cruz, what's up, Jay Lang Photo?" And Danny and Virginia Beach following for a while. My first live on time this time. That's great. I appreciate it. Gerard, look what I have. You won this, but you have to message me if you're gonna get it. I almost gave this away. I was like, well, I had somebody else that won. I sent Angie. She won her hat. You won the birthday episode. I forget what it was, how we did it, but you won. So you
Coach, are those new? You got hats now?
No, I mean, yes, but no. I mean, I only ordered a couple of these. I just wanted to see. The thing is I have a massive head. Like
You're size 10, I know.
They don't make size 10, but I wear, this is probably a size 7 and 7/8 or a size 8. You know, like I'm right on the cusp of the cutoff, you know, to where they're like, yeah, we don't make them that big. So like when I get hats, like I want to be able to wear it myself. If I can't wear it myself also, then I kind of don't want to get them because, you know, like I'm giving them away and I'm only wear it myself. Like it's not that they're bad hats necessarily. It's just that, you know, like, I don't know. I'm just weird like that, I guess. But that's my reasoning.
Yeah, we just had that discussion before the show. We were talking about hats.
Greg's like, why doesn't Coach have hats? I said, because he can't wear them. I don't make them in his size.
Yeah, I mean, to get fitted hats, it's those are way expensive. Like, and I just don't know. Like, I don't know. I got to figure something out. Let's see, 55, 65, 48 through 65, Cruising Chris Moss, 47 and 18, right? 47 and 50. Yeah, that's right. 55, 65, 48 through 65, Cruising Chris Moss, treat for Zoe and Coach, 4 roses. All right, but this one's for Charlene here. Then we're going to take care of Chris. High five for Charlene. Oh, wow. That was a roll. I don't know. She had a little something extra on that one here. She's all right. But this shot is for Cruising Chris Moss here. And thank you, sir. And I'm looking forward to meeting Cruising Chris Moss. Cheers. All right. We are moving right along here.
We're getting blurry.
Yeah, you're gonna be. Everybody's gonna be getting blurry here.
I like
it. Ben's going to Brewers and Cubs tomorrow. Go Brewers. Okay. Oh, Brewers and Cubs tomorrow in the spring training. I get it. Yeah, the Cubs played, I think, Israel or somebody today. That the World Baseball Classic's going to be starting. We have Brittany Crockett. We're going on the Magic next month, the ABC's first time cruise honeymoon. Been watching your videos for a year. Our first live, thinking Mardi Gras next. Oh, that's awesome, Brittany. And thank you for checking in. And the Magic is one of, as a matter of fact, I'm going to be on the Magic twice next year, New Year's Eve, and I think spring break also. So, yeah, I have a lot of videos on the Magic as well. Look at this. We got Tony Bruno.
Wow.
Wowie.
Yeah.
You're almost
Tony
hitting
Bruno.
that.
We're going to hit this.
You need to have us on more, Coach, because
absolutely. Yeah, I could actually go to the casino and lose a little bit and you know, cover my losses, right? Must be able to buy a lot more stickers and buttons to give everybody. Okay, let's see. JB, Charlene. Oh, Cruising Chris Moss. Yeah. You got one from Cruising Chris Moss. Zoe, I grabbed 8 treats for Zoe, but I don't know, that might not be enough. Cruising Chris Moss. What do you say? Okay. She said thank you.
I was in a talkative mood tonight.
Yeah, she's getting a little more vocal. Okay. Cruising Chris Moss said 4 roses. Did I do? I'm starting to lose track. This is getting dangerous. I did do Cruising Chris Moss, right?
You did.
Thank you. Because at this rate, this could get dangerous real fast. So I don't need anybody playing any tricks. I appreciate you now. I had Derek from Island Time on here one time, and And he was lying. He's like, no, you didn't do so-and-so's. And I'm like, I thought I did. It's getting me to do extra shots. And I'm like, no. Okay. So we got Tony. All right. We got Chris taking care. Okay. I'm the Zoe treat is right here, Tony. I'm going to write Tony by the Zoe treat while she's eating Cruising Chris Moss. And Tony, thank you. Cruising on the Mardi Gras, May 2nd. Can't wait. Cheers to all. Coach and Zoe, enjoy a treat of your liking. Thank you.
Here's to Tony.
Yeah, Tony. There you go.
Tony Bruno. All right. Richard Flowers saying, what's up? What's up, Richard?
Oh, I don't know.
We keep going in and out.
Charlene says, need some merch going on our next cruise in March 16th, Carnival Paradise out of Tampa. It's my niece's 21st birthday trip. Okay, very cool.
Party squad.
Well,
hopefully you win. You're in the drawing. So, you know what? Charlene, actually.
Yeah, I keep moving.
Charlene, I think I forgot to. I wrote you down on the paper, but I didn't write in the drawing. Hold on, let me just double check and make sure I got this right here. Yep, sure enough, we actually hit, because I'm going to put you in right now, Charlene, and I'm glad that I read that comment because it made. All right, so Charlene, I know yours is before this a little bit, but you have 86 through 100 now, and also. You know what? And because I screwed up, I'm going to give you an extra 5. We're going to put you 1 through 10 also. So you're going to get like a 25 entries here. So you're also 1 through 10 on the next drawing. All right. Look, we get to do a drawing already, everybody. You all are so amazing here. You see, I got nothing on the screen. And we have Admin Tim 1 through 20, JB 21 through 47. Cruising Chris Moss, 48 through 65. Tony Bruno, 66 through 85. And Charlene, 86 through 100. Siri, give me a random number 1 through 100.
56.
56. And look at that. Cruising Chris Moss, 48 through 65. Boom, boom, I might actually be able to bring that one in person to Cruising Chris Moss, because I will be seeing him in just a couple weeks. So, yeah, I'm pretty pumped about that. All right. Well, congratulations, Cruising Chris Moss. And Charlene, like I said, is already numbers 1 through 10 here. So we're good there. And we are off, and maybe we will give away a second shirt today. At the rate we're going, I would say we are. I might be in trouble tomorrow.
Drink water.
Adventures with Uncle Dave says, don't feel bad, Coach. I wear a 7 3/8. 7 3/8? Yeah. You know what? And I do have some here, and I should do that. Cruise Life TV, how big is it? Yeah. What she said. You guys, we're not on the sausage show now. This isn't the match game. Every answer isn't sausage. Speaking of, look, there's controversial cruising.
Scott!
Speak of the devil, and the devil appears. I mean that in the best way. Carnival Cruise Addicts, well, if that's the case, need to do some shots too. Okay. Yeah, I agree. Everybody should be doing some shots. Let's all do shots. We got Richard Flowers, 9323, Venezia, May 10th, 7-day cruise with the family. All right.
Nice.
Came off the Venezia New Year's Eve. I think you'll have fun with that. North Shore Travelers saying, what's up to everybody? All right, let me trying to see if I missed. Oh my goodness. Finally caught up. We have 50 people in the chat. If you could hit like and, get this populated to more people now that we're actually going to talk about the subject of the show 20 minutes in, which is the Carnival Mardi Gras. Our likes, our loves, and our could do less of. So I'm going to turn it over to our guests because I've been rambling for 20 minutes now. But Greg and Michelle, how about we start with the likes? That was my biggest list, was the likes. And then I had a number of could do less of, and I did have quite a few loves as well. But let's hear about your list, starting with the likes.
Okay, I'm gonna actually start off with love because we love the Carnival Mardi Gras for a very special reason. So the Carnival Mardi Gras, when it first came out, that was our first video we ever put out on YouTube, and that's what actually prompted us to start our YouTube channel, was the Carnival Mardi Gras.
Mm-hmm.
So we packed our bags on the inaugural sailing.
Mm-hmm.
We drove up to Port Canaveral and we filmed our first video right from the, I don't know, down below. We weren't on the ship, but we were down below watching that beautiful ship take off. So
right, we were there at the crack of dawn.
At the crack of dawn, we didn't know what to expect, so we got up.
Oh my god. He was like, there's going to be massive amounts of people. So,
we were there for hours. And
hours.
I have the sunburns to show for it.
Luckily, there's one little overhang in this massive amount of park. So make sure when you're on the Mardi Gras, make sure to look over the thing to the port area. There's like a park there where actually people can launch boats. So you'll see lots of like trucks with trailers where they've launched their boat
tables and things, and that's where we were, off the starboard side. So anyway, so it's very special to us because that was actually the start of Cruise Life TV, and and from then on it was just wonderful. And then we got to sail on the Carnival Mardi Gras in December, that following December, because it was in August that we were there, I believe, and then December we were on the ship. And little did we know, now I might be wrong, but I think that was the cruise that the Carnival Cruise Addicts were on, and we didn't know who they were at the time.
Right.
I remember that because I forget who I told, whether I told you about them or them about you or whatever, but I remember you all connecting that way. And and then
we actually connected on the Carnival celebration.
Was that it? Okay.
Yeah. So they were actually in footage of us that we filmed and we posted. We didn't even know who they were, but there they were, So it was pretty interesting.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's kind of that's our like specialty Mardi Gras, like our background as far as like why it's so special to us. But to go into like what we like about the Mardi Gras, we just loved everything about it. But what we like, I love the bars. I love the brass magnolia and the fortune teller bar, which I thought was really cool. I like the concept and the way they set it up, and it was really interesting because that was the first Excel class ship, and we were going from the Vista to the Excel, and Vista and the other lines don't have bars like that, that they have on the Excel.
Yeah.
Right.
No, that's one of my likes as well. Real quick, high five for Tony. High five for Tony. What do you say? Okay. Tony, she says thank you. Zoe says thank you for that. Yeah, but continue on. Yeah, the bars, and that's one of my likes as well. And I'll discuss that a little bit, but keep going, and we'll get into some more of your likes here, and I'll share mine as well.
Okay. Well, I think,
and just like you, Coach, because we were on the Mardi Gras. I think at least 3 times.
Yeah,
it might be 4, but at least 3 that I'd have to go back and check. But it was such a huge gap since the time we were just on it and the last time we were on it. I would say at least 2 years gap in between, maybe even more. But it was a big gap, and so it was interesting to go back onto the Mardi Gras. We were very excited about that. And what else? What do you like about the Mardi Gras?
Well, I mean, I guess what I like about the Mardi Gras is what I like about all the Excel ships, just in general. But I think specifically the Mardi Gras, they have a Mardi Gras celebration, and so we were talking to the cruise director, Jackie Tang. So it actually puts a lot of extra work on the fun squad and the cruise director,
Yeah.
because that's 2 extra basically events that they have to perform for
that they're not doing like on a celebration or in the Jubilee.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. So I was actually excited to go and participate in that. And then I don't know what was going on. We were just having so much fun with the group and stuff like that we didn't get to it. But I think that is, especially we were on Mardi Gras during Mardi Gras.
Oh, wow. That's cool.
So it added a little bit of extra fun and festivity throughout the ship, throughout the whole day, even though we didn't get to participate in the parade.
The parade, and they had 2 parades. I'm like, Michelle, don't worry about it. We'll catch a second parade.
Yeah, and we didn't, but it's all good. But I think that's extra fun for people that are going on the Mardi Gras.
Yeah.
To actually check that out. Because that's something special that the other XL class does.
And the fact that you could celebrate Mardi Gras all year round. It doesn't have to be in February. It can be anytime you're sailing on the Mardi Gras. And then we always decorate our doors. So we put the Mardi Gras signs on the door and the beads and everything. So it's very festive.
Yeah.
No, you know what? And it's kind of go along with that point. I literally am looking around my computer because this office area, I know everybody on the screen, you know, it looks somewhat organized and like I have all my little decorations and everything. Everything in front of me is pure chaos. Okay.
Yeah, you should see this.
Everywhere.
Yeah.
Okay.
Same with us.
Over here, there's crap in front of me, you know, and it's just, you know, if you came in here, I'd be more than a little embarrassed. Okay. But I'm looking on the other side of the computer on this little shelf. There's a big bag of beads that I'm planning on bringing onto the Mardi Gras because it's going to be the Mardi Gras and there's going to be the parade and everything else like that. And then I also have a new little dress up day for the 80s Rock and Glow.
Oh,
you know, we're starting to have fun with that. I'm starting to learn from the masters here. You know, the dress up here, you know, these are the masters of dress up for, you know, like Halloween and stuff like the Halloween cruises. Greg and Michelle, they do their thing. So I'm trying to, you know, follow their lead in that respect. We've done some of that. So, but yeah, no, that's the thing, the Mardi Gras party. And that's that's actually in my love category.
Yeah.
Is I have the Mardi Gras party because that's unique to the Mardi Gras ship that you can do and it's a lot of fun. The little show that they put on and everything, and that they got dancers and they got the singers and they got live music and everything else like that. And the cruise director's coming out there. It's a lot of fun. You got to do the Mardi Gras party. So for those of you that are watching that are saying, hey, you know, we're going to go on the Mardi Gras for the first time. When you see in the itinerary, you know, the Mardi Gras party and whatever, don't just think it's going to be some lame little whatever. It's a lot of fun. It really is a lot of fun.
You're on the Mardi Gras, so make it Mardi Gras. That's all I can say.
Yeah, and you can even like follow the party, like, or the parade. Like it starts, I don't forget where it starts, but you know, they show it on camera and you can actually, you know, jump into the parade and you can, I don't know if they pick a king and queen or you can try out to be a king and queen or something, but yeah, you can end up being that. And then, okay, I'll go through some of my likes really quick. The look, okay, the look of the ship, I think, is a like. I'm not going to say a love because I think each XL class ship upgraded a little bit. I think the look of the Celebration is a little bit better than the Mardi Gras, and I think the look of the Jubilee is a little bit better than the Celebration. I feel like, you know, it bumped up a little bit each time. But
yeah, that's our dislike. We'll get to that later.
Okay. Food choices. Obviously, with an XL class ship, a much bigger ship or whatever, you're going to have more food choices. So just the number of food choices and your options is obviously going to be alike. I'll get into more specifics later. The Serenity Pool is alike. The reason it's not a love is because it could be bigger. And a couple times that I've been on the Mardi Gras, because it's an adult only area, it's 21 and over or whatever, I've seen that Serenity Pool packed like sardines, you know, and it's just, you know, like it's a little overwhelming, whatever. it could have been a bigger pool, maybe. I don't know, but
I agree.
It's a like, not a love. I wanted to love it because I love the idea of having an adult only pool area, you know, without kids kicking you in the face and stuff like that. But because they didn't make it quite big enough or whatever, I don't know. It's only a like, but I do like it. Guys Pig and Acres alike. You know, I love the Bloody Mary there. Guys Pig and Acre Bloody Mary. That's great. Emeralds.
I agree.
I put as a like because that's unique to the XL class. It is an extra charge, but I put it as a like. The Carnival Kitchen is a unique thing that you can't get on every ship. That's fun if you sign up for it. Extra cost, but it's a unique thing you can do with a friend or a spouse.
Did it on Mardi Gras.
Yeah. The boat roller coaster is a like because the novelty of it, you get to ride a damn roller coaster on a ship. I mean, you know, what you got to at least like that, right? I mean, that's the way I look at it. The water slides are like the orange one where the bottom drops out from you is my favorite.
Love it. Love it. You've gone down that, Coach?
Yeah. Yeah. I'm going to get Bridget to do it because she's a scaredy cat. So I'm going to get her to go on the roller coaster and the orange water slide. I'm going to film her. Hopefully,
you said she's a fraidy cat. She's scaredy cat.
Yeah, scaredy cat. Yeah.
Okay.
So that'll be fun. The ropes course. Here's what I have not done the ropes course yet on an XL class ship, but I'm going to try to do it this time. I've just usually run out of time, but I like that big gap in between. Most of the ropes courses on the other ships I've tried before. And to be honestly, they're kind of boring and lame. They're not scary. They're not, they don't get my.
You're gonna have to see the video that Scott took of me going around the ropes course and walking the plank.
You did the plank jump?
I did the plank. I was up there like a drunken sailor. I was like going, whoa, whoa.
Was it scary?
No, that stuff doesn't scare me.
The very first time I did the plank, it was scary, but it wasn't this time. I don't know.
Okay. All right. I still have some more likes, but I'm going to stop there just to get to some of the comments here. Go back to where we left off.
Congrats, Kimberly.
I know we had Andy Sumu checking in. Kimberly, I've had this comment up for a while. The Mardi Gras started off the bubble drink. There's a bubble drink on every XL class ship. They've kept that theme.
Mm-hmm.
The fortune teller has the crystal ball bubble drink. And I remember when the Mardi Gras came out, like you could not watch a cruise video that did not have the bubble drink in it. Like literally, like I think YouTube banned any video. You got copyrighted if you didn't have the bubble drink clip in your, Mardi Gras. I think that's what happened because every single video had the bubble drink. So yeah.
I think Anna was our server and bartender on the Mardi Gras with the bubble drink. Anna.
You remember that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll have to go back and look at the videos.
Okay.
We got Legion Rider, who I found out Legion Rider, aka Jeff, is here. I think I remember that correctly, but sometimes you all have the different YouTube names, and then you message me, and you're like, "Hey, I'm Legion Rider," and I'm like, "Oh, okay, cool." I'm pretty sure it's Jeff. So Jeff is AKA Legion Rider 73. He's here and he's late, and he's a Coach Cruise member, so appreciate that. And our guy Frankie Floyd is back.
Frankie
He's back from Key West, one of my favorite places, and we got our girl, Crazy Suzanne, Crazy Cool B4U. Hey, cruisers, question to whomever top reason for choosing Carnival over other cruise lines. Thanks in advance for the info. So I think some people might be tuning in because of the videos that I released, which is not putting Carnival in the best light in terms of loyalty or whatever. So I don't know all the responses that you would get. I mean, but I will say this, Suzanne, in regards to Carnival, the decisions that are made for Carnival are made from up top. They're not made on the ship or with the crew or with the staff. The Carnival crew and staff, you can't beat them. They are just like so much fun. They have so much personality. Like I have so many friends, like actual friends that, we communicate and message each other, from cruise directors to bartenders to, I mean, to musicians to playlist, people that are actors and actresses and, dancers and stuff like that in the theater productions. They can't be beat. They really can't. And I promise, if they were running things with Carnival, nobody would ever have a problem with Carnival. It's only because of the damn suits and beards that are running this loyalty program and screwing everything up and thinking they're an airline when they're a cruise ship, and stuff. They're the only ones messing it up. So that's what I would say. Why you would choose Carnival over other cruise lines is probably because of the crew and stuff.
I'd like to interject real quick.
Yeah.
So when I first started cruising, I started with Carnival, then I went to Princess, and I went back to Carnival, I went back to Princess, I went back to Carnival, then I went to Royal Caribbean, and then I went back to Carnival. One of the reasons I didn't like Royal Caribbean was I thought the crew members were very rude. And that just that was it for me. And I went back to Carnival where they were so friendly and just like they would do anything for you. And if there's something that they don't normally do and you ask them, they'll do it for you. And it's just, I just love that, and that's all I got to say.
Yeah, no, I agree. Freddie Mondi 2, I think, is a new, at least a new commenter. I'm not used to the name, at least. Freddie Mondi, welcome and thank you for the comment.
Guys, big anchor.
Bristol Cruising, Scott. I wonder. Yeah, that's not unfamiliar for Scott too. Mary, quite contrary. Mary Schaefer. Your numbers 11 through 15, Marion. Thank you for that. We got Baby Cuts Music. That is AKA my girlfriend, Bridget, by the way, for those of you that don't know.
Hey, Bridget.
The reason she's named Baby Cuts is because she's the lead singer for that band. So if you want to go see Bridget when she was a little bit younger with darker hair, that's when she did all the videos and stuff for the Baby Cuts Music. But they got a few videos out there and they're on various platforms and stuff like that. So if you want to go check out Baby Cuts Music, you can go on YouTube, you can go on Apple, you can go on wherever. But yeah, you could possibly see Bridget at the end of the show. Sigma Dove is here. Good to see you, Sigma Dove. Brittany Crockett, how much is Fortune Teller bubble drink? You know what? I mean, the prices go up every year, it seems like, but I think it's like $13, right? Roughly.
And about like that.
Yeah. What's your thoughts about the bubble drink? I mean, is that something you like or?
Yeah, so
novelty.
Okay, so on the Fortune Teller, it's called the Crystal Ball.
Mm-hmm.
On the Celebration, it's like a pink bubble drink, and they drop little teeny tiny rosebuds or whatever in it, and that's cool. And then on the Jubilee, it's called the Ocean Bubble, and it's a blue bubble drink. And I don't think they drop anything into that one, but they do. I know on the Fortune Teller and also the Celebration, they do the smoke in the bubble. I don't know if they do the smoke in the bubble on the Jubilee. Do they smoke in the bubble?
I remember. I think they did do the smoke.
I don't know. The one I liked better was the Dr. Inks, the one where they put the octopus on top of the foam on the drink. That was really tasty.
That was very cool.
That was a yummy drink. I think the bubble drink on the Jubilee was good, but some of those, like, you could only have one of them because they're either so sweet or they're just like, one's good.
Well,
but not two.
Like I said, it's more of a novelty. Like you got to experience it at least once. But the Fortune Teller, they had the what was the one that had changed colors? It was like abracadabra. Did you have that one, Coach? The abracadabra.
You know what? And that was on Fortune Teller.
Yeah.
If I'm guessing I probably did because I spent a lot of time there. If I didn't, I will do it. I will do
No,
it.
get the abracadabra.
I'll remember abracadabra.
That's a Mardi Gras, and then they got the Zazarak too for Mardi Gras, which
At
is
the Brass Magnolia.
yeah.
Chillaxin Travels here. Blaine, he was on the video I released today. He was one of the 4 people that was on the thumbnail in the picture. So, yeah, you could go check out his channel. But he says if Carnival fixes their loyalty program, I think our next cruise will be the Mardi Gras. So there you go. All right. Admin Tim doing his thing, saying if we sail Carnival again, we would do it again. We will be on the MSC the 13th and have access to their spa. That's awesome, Tim. And we got to get Admin Tim on one of these videos. So, Tim,
Yeah.
we need you to explain, because Admin Tim has some frustrations with Carnival because he's platinum as well and going to potentially lose his status. And he's naturally upset, like so many people are upset. But does everybody vote that we should get Tim in a video, and I'll release that video the way I did today. So Admin Tim, we got to get a video of you, explaining your thoughts and feelings, because everybody wants to see Admin Tim on video. Everybody wants to see that. They want to see the man, the myth, the legend that is Admin Tim. All right, let's see here. We got Eric, the North Shore Traveler, saying, great to see everyone again. It's been a while. Hockey season's almost over. We cruise next week. Have a good night. Yeah, what ship, if you're still there? What ship? I just saw a video you released on the Carnival Magic, Eric. We were watching it right before I came in here. We got Matthew Kaiser, 310. If the Carnival employees ran the business, it would be 3+ year wait to get on a ship. They are the best. Mm-hmm. Any arguments? No arguments. No arguments. Absolutely correct. I think we're all in agreement on that. I also went from Carnival to Royal for a few cruises, and you were right. The crew is much better on Carnival. Yes.
100%. Love them.
Carnival Cruise Addicts, the Sakura is on Celebration. It is so much better than the one on the Mardi Gras. Yeah, the Fortune. You know what? Carnival Cruise Addicts, when Greg and Michelle were talking about that, I was thinking that's the one with the little rose thing in it. Of the 3, I think I like that the best. And then the Ocean Bubble, and then the Mardi Gras thing. We're going to do a crystal ball thing. I do like that they put the little smoke in the crystal ball thing. That makes it a little bit more fun. Cool. We got Jeff, the Legion Rider. Woo! And I'm going to write Legion Rider down because I can't. There's no mix-up going to be had on that one. 16 through 35.
35.
And I question my math skills the further I get into.
How did you get to 35?
Yeah, well, I mean, 15 plus 20 is 35, right? I think so. I think my math skills.
Listen, I'm good with that.
This is like, drunk math is what's happening now.
I think I'm drunker than you are.
All right, look how close we are to finishing.
Oh, come on, finish it off. What is that?
Oh, you know what else I like about the Mardi Gras?
I can't fit any more in there. That's why. Zoe, you want another treat? Zoe
wants a bottle.
You know what? The one thing I did, Zoe is she's a great girl. She really is. But those of you that remember Sadie, we're talking about the old school.
Right behind you.
Yeah. We're talking, Sadie up there. Now, Sadie, look, she's still sitting next to me. You don't. You take your treat and you leave. And you don't come back until you get another treat. You got to be like, we'll get a picture of you up there one day if you stay here. Like,
Sadie, you're making Zoe feel bad. Stop it.
Sadie would sit here the whole show. She would sit here the whole show, and she'd be like, okay, I'm part of this show. This is what happens.
Look, but she's not even looking at you anymore.
I know, she's mad at me. Okay. All right, Legion Rider, thank you.
Nice.
No, I love those, though. High five for Jeff, a.k.a. Legion Rider. What do you say? She said thank you. She was a little bark. she might have had a little FU for me in there for.
Where did you get Zoe? How did you come across each other?
All right, so Zoe and I came to be because a gentleman by the name of Steven Trujillo is a former student athlete. He was on my boys basketball team. And, you know, he grew up to be an adult. That's what they do. But, you know, he's friends with me on Facebook and everything. And one day, this is a couple months after we lost Sadie, I saw a post of his and he had puppies. And one of those puppies was Zoe. Zoe had a different name. I think she was like London or something. And I'm like, yeah, no, I can't do London, you know. But at the time, and for those of you out there that have seen this, let me know. But I was watching a series on Paramount called Lioness, and the featured actress or the
Zoe Saldana.
Zoe Saldana. And I'm like, I was like, Zoe, not Zoe. That sounds like a good name. Like it's a short name. It's like, you know, I like Zoe Saldana as an actress and everything. I'm like, hey, Zoe, let's do Zoe. So that's how I came up with the name Zoe. I like the name. But from the series Lioness, if you've not seen that series, it's on Paramount Plus. It's very good, in my opinion. There's 2 or 3 seasons of it. I know for sure at least 2 seasons. But it's got Nicole Kidman. It's got Morgan Freeman. It's very good. Very, very good. But thank you for that, Legion Rider. All right, I'm trying to get through as many comments. We got Trisha Set Sail here. She says, hey, y'all, just popping in for a minute. I got to go do some laundry and packing. 4 days to go. Carnival Mardi Gras. All right, we got somebody going on the Mardi Gras. And JB is going to be on the Mardi Gras First XL class in 46 days. Right after I get off, he'll be going on. So
You're gonna love it.
I'll have those videos out.
Coach, I have a very important question to ask you.
Yes.
When are you going on the Carnival Mardi Gras? What's the date? I haven't heard that yet.
Or March 21st.
21st. Okay.
Maybe March 20th.
Isn't that summer solstice? Or
No.
Wait.
Spring equinox.
Is that what it is?
Yeah.
Spring.
Equinox.
So, okay. So Admin Tim and Trisha Set Sail just, called me out for dog shaming Zoe. I don't think Zoe knew what was happening, but I feel slightly bad about that now. Admin Tim, and because he's Admin Tim, and only because he's Admin Tim, nobody else I would do this for. Only Admin Tim. Because it normally takes $15 for a shot. Oh my God. And he said, finish the damn bottle.
Oh my, well, that is a full shot.
Oh my God. This is like spilling because it's so full. This is for Admin Tim only. Admin Tim only shot right here.
Okay. How about a bottle of water for your liver?
Wow. Look, Admin Tim. You know what? The other reason that's for Admin Tim, I think I mentioned this the last show, but he sent me for my birthday, and I don't have it out here, but he sent me a really nice bottle of Woodford bourbon. And, he's like, yeah, make some old fashions. So I've been making old fashions.
Oh,
that Woodford bottle, and it's not in here because I didn't want to do shots with it because I was, enjoying each of those bottles there. So
speaking of bourbon, Michelle has another reason why she loves the Mardi Gras, and that reason is
because we got our second Blanton's bottle topper.
Oh, you did?
Yeah, we did.
So what 2 letters do you have?
Are they letters or are they?
I don't know about the letters, but
I think I have one in here somewhere. I don't know.
They're on the bar.
Are they on both of them?
I think so.
Oh.
Yeah, so so we they have Blanton's at the
555.
The Fahrenheit 555, and I think at the Alchemy too, but for sure at the 555 bar. And so we went there to order it.
Not the Alchemy on that.
No?
No.
Okay, just the Fahrenheit.
And I think Pig and Anchor.
Okay.
You got to go Blanton's hunting when you're on the XL. That's for sure.
Yeah. So, and the deal is, if your drink finishes the bottle, you get the topper for the next one.
Very nice.
So, yeah, and that was an incredible old fashioned.
And you know, it's funny. So we sat down, we got our Blantons, and Michelle was even like, how come the horse is missing? There's no topper. All the other bottles have toppers on them. I said, because we didn't finish the bottle yet. Watch what happens when we finish that bottle.
Yeah. So that was fun. That was exciting to be able to get the topper.
Yeah, no, it is fun. It is fun. And I'll never forget, and now I'm starting to forget the name. Oh my God. She's a senior bartender now. So if you all go on the Alchemy menu and you look up the purple sunset drink, oh my God. So this is what happens when you all give me as many shots as you did. I'm forgetting her name. I'm forgetting. There's an Alchemy bartender. If you open up the Alchemy menu and you look up the purple sunset drink, for those of you that have had the purple sunset drink, she is the creator, and it puts her name down there.
Oh, that's very cool.
But anyway, she gave me like so many Blanton's bottle tops. Like while she was an Alchemy bartender, she just kept giving them to me. Like she helped me complete my whole collection. She was the best. God, it's something.
Like you even yelled at the bartender, like, "Hey, what are you going to do with that topper?"
Yeah, but look, we got Blaine from Chillaxin Travels. And again, this is like the third time I've mentioned it, but he said finish the bottle, which I already did. So we're gonna have to get to work on the next one.
Yeah, you're calling it
the old Forester. And he says, I have a husky too, so we can forget about Zoe. We can't forget about Zoe.
Right.
So Zoe, come here. And we got Cruise Convo and Chillaxin Travels here. Cruise Convo's right after this. So we got to give a high five to Chillaxin Travels.
That logo. That's a really cool logo, Chillaxin.
Yeah, that is cool.
What do you say?
I want to see.
What do you say? All right. So Chillaxin Travels and Cruise Convo. You got Zoe's last treat. I do have a number of hot dog bites up here. But again, check out the video I released. For those of you that, might be platinum or gold or whatever, and you're not happy with the loyalty plan going away the way it is and them not grandfathering in platinum or gold. I just released a video today. Blaine from Chillaxin Travels. He was in that video. He's one of the people speaking. And you can find it. Like I said, I just released it today. But it's basically just sharing what people think, and I wanted to use other people's faces besides my own. And I don't want to just read your comments, although I will do that. And I'm happy to do that. But if you would like to message me on Facebook Messenger, Brad Dowling, and, just look me up. There's like an ocean or something behind me in St. Thomas. And I'm wearing sunglasses and a hat and stuff. And just, send me a little video, 2 minutes or less, and I will tie them together and I'll make a little video just like the one that I did today. And it's done very well. I mean, in the first 3 hours, I think it had like 500 views or something. So it's doing very well. So a lot of you are still upset, understandably. And the one thing I will say before we get back to regular programming is, a lot of people had said that, it's just a small amount of people or whatever, and nobody else really cares. Well, I made a video prior to this one, and it was based on a video that Carnival put out about the casino. And everybody in the casino video said nothing about the damn casino promotion. and they were talking everything about the VIFP loyalty plan and how they felt screwed. And this is coming from the casino people that normally are getting better offers and deals than everybody else. So if that is getting the brunt of the abuse or whatever toward Carnival, then that lets me know that everybody is still pissed off about this.
Yeah.
And you know what? Although I'm diamond, and I know Greg and Michelle are diamond, we don't have to.
We're platinum.
We're platinum.
Oh, I thought you were diamond. I thought you were diamond.
We won't make diamond.
Well, see, and there you go. But I mean, I thought you were. But even if they were diamond, I know that they would feel the same way. It's like you got to stand shoulder to shoulder for what's right. You like, even if it doesn't directly affect you, you still got to be like, hey, look, you know what? This is kind of bullshit. Like you promise people something, for so many years, and then you change the rules. You move the goalpost completely over to the other side, over to the other field. And you're like, you change the rules of the game, and you let everybody to believe something. And then now you're not going to honor that. And that's kind of BS. And everybody's upset about it. Everybody says they're leaving and everything else like that. I know, well, that's why some of you probably tuned in tonight, and I'm sorry I didn't address it earlier. Addressing it now, it took me a few shots to get there, but
a few.
But Chillaxin Travels, here we go. And Cruise Convo, I got one coming for you.
Chillaxin, yeah, I love that logo. That's a great logo. I like to see that logo in my comments.
All right, we got Cruise Convo here. You all, man.
So, Coach, next month Michelle and I have a meeting with the Beards in Miami, and we are inviting you to come along with us if you'd like.
Yeah, you know what? I got your message about that. What is going on with that? Like,
well, we could talk about it.
This is real talk. This is normally like behind the scenes talk or whatever, but we're gonna do real talk. Like, what's going on? as much real talk as we can do on public domain here. What can we say?
Well, we can say that basically every April they do their stockholders meeting, and so as stockholders we go, we attend the meeting, and
Michelle got up on the mic the last time and expressed her
say that
feelings, and then
Mickey Aronson did
like a whippet turn on it. Who said that?
Idiotic question. Who put that out there? But to be honest, as we were sitting here, you were talking about that. I was just thinking about the meeting, and every time we've gone, we've been so excited to go. I think the last time one time we got a tour of the thing. Well, the first time we got a tour. Mm-hmm. The second time they took us up to the control center, which we actually did a video of it. So if people are interested, you can actually see like Control Central.
And it's all of the corporations, not just Carnival, it's Princess and Holland American.
Right.
All
so
the brands.
You can see all the ships listed. It shows all where they are. I mean, it's like
weather conditions and all what.
It's incredible. It's incredible. Their setup. We were hoping to see and meet Christine. She was in the building that day, but
she had meetings.
She had meetings, and so we couldn't see her. But this time I was just thinking how sad I'll be going.
I know.
Because I'm still disappointed, very disappointed in
how close are you guys to Diamond?
I'm like 50. I'm about 50 away.
50 days.
I'd have to look, but I think 50 days. I mean, that's.
And I'm probably like 70 at least, I think. Or
yeah, and the next cruises we have coming up, they're not Carnival. That's Celebrity.
Norwegian,
Celebrity, and then
and then we'll be back on Carnival. Margaritaville. The Beachcomber.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So our next three are not on.
Right.
And we're not retired yet, so we don't have.
Yeah.
We have to work. These days we have to work, so we can't
just like you, Coach, and everyone else. We have to work.
Yeah, even if they were free, we probably wouldn't be able to go. So,
well, yeah. So that's my thing. So here's the thing, and I might have this slightly wrong, you know, because I know Carnival reps are always quick to like come out and say, I'm just sharing the book of misinformation and stuff like that. But for the most part, you have to spend a ridiculous amount of money to maintain a status that you're already at currently. So, like in your case, you guys are at platinum. So I forget exactly what the amount is, but I'm thinking it's in the ballpark of about $30,000.
Yeah, about right.
Spend
And for what?
And that would
And
only
to
be
get
for
nothing.
for one person like myself. That doesn't help Michelle out, you know.
Yeah.
right.
And we just found out that the points you get on from the credit card,
They expire.
they expire.
No, yeah, that's terrible. That's terrible.
It's really terrible.
It's horrible.
The whole program is terrible. And,
Well, and then getting back to the point about what you just said is the part that just boggles my mind. It's like, wait a minute, you want people to spend 30 some odd $1,000 in a 2-year span, and you're giving them a couple bags of laundry. You're allowing them to get on board potentially an hour or an hour and a half earlier than everybody else. And those are the big highlights. That's the big show. That's the fireworks. That's the grand explosion of what you're getting in terms of being, you know,
status.
Platinum. That's it. That's all you get.
Frankly,
$30,000 for that over a 2-year span.
I would just love to keep my platinum card and go to diamond and have nothing. I mean, that's all.
Yeah, just,
you know, that's all I'm looking for.
I mean, just let people keep their status, accruing status, and just have status. Don't give us anything. Just let us have our status.
Let us have a status.
You know, so that when you're in an elevator, and then somebody is like a red card or a blue card, and then they see you have a white card, they might be able to ask you a question, or as you know, we could say something to them. So, are you enjoying your cruise? Did you know that? Blah blah blah.
Yeah,
you know.
Well, you know, I think one of Coach's subscribers said it the best in the video. She's like, "I'm embarrassed to like walk around with a gold card now after I've had like platinum for so many years." You know.
Yeah, and you know what? When she said that, I think it's Stephanie is her name. When she said that, I remember something that John said. You know, when Carnival was so gracious to say, "Oh, well, then platinum members, just know that you'll never be worse than gold. You'll never be worse than gold."
Exactly.
You know, it's just like you know what?
Yeah.
It's like, you know, it's like, oh, you mean I'm only gonna go backwards one step? You know what? I mean, you're going to give me a 1 liter bottle of water. Oh, and wait, I don't get a ship pin anymore. So what do I get? I get a 1 liter bottle of water. Do I get a free drink? Do I get anything? It's just like,
well, you know, what's funny is when we went from gold to platinum, I'm like, whoa, that's a huge step because we got all this stuff. It's like,
yeah,
you know,
yeah, it absolutely is a huge step for sure. All right. Let's keep going here. And yes, look, this bottle was almost full of. This is the water. Okay. I'm needing this because you all are kicking my ass tonight. Look, Chillaxin and Cruise Convo, they got us from 41 to 80. Chillaxin and Cruise.
Thank you for subscribing. We appreciate that.
Yes.
And just gave us a
yeah. Thank you, Sanja. So MC
Sanja.
Thank you for that. Sanja, oh my God. I you know what? And if Sanja, if you're watching this, I suck. I apologize. I blame it on everybody that bought me shots today. Sanja is so awesome. I don't even know what ship she's on right now, but she's a senior bartender. She's changed and, you know, she's gone up through the ranks. She was an alchemist bartender. She won the alchemy bartending competition, which won her the purple sunset drink on the alchemy, still on the alchemy menu right now. You can get a purple sunset, and Sanja was the creator of that drink. So when you drink that, you'll be like, oh, yeah, I learned about that from Coach Cruz. So there you go. And Trisha did it too. She said, her name is Sanja, Coach, or at least I think that's what it said. And you are not wrong. And I feel bad that I forgot. That's not what I meant to say. It was meant to give her 2 treats if you didn't want to say, oh. I could have saved a treat there.
Oh, gee.
All right, let's see. Danny Dizzle's in the house.
Dizzle, Danny. You're a little behind there, Coach.
Did I get Mary Schaefer already? Oh, yeah, I did. Is this a second one? Mary? Mm-hmm. I think that this is probably a second one, right?
Yeah, I believe so.
All right, so 81 through 85, Mary. Thank you for that. Platinum here, who moved on to new brands. I will be taking MSC, which will be the first non-Carnival ship I've been on in a long, long time. Summer, July 13th through the 20th, I'm going to be on the MSC Piosia. So there we go. We got Cruising Chris Moss.
They're talking about
just subscribe. Oh, yeah, I'm way behind here. I remember you guys saying that, so I'm super behind. Legion Rider, I don't know what that means.
$3,600 what it takes to be platinum. That's you.
Oh, okay. I got you. Yeah, people are gonna have to help me with stuff the rest of this show.
Not 3,600. It's 36,000.
Yeah, 36,000.
36,000.
% sale. From what I've seen, Royal's got a better loyalty program, even better. The change from loyalty to rewards. I'm Golden Carnival. I'll never get higher than that. And that's the thing. I've said this for the longest. Since Carnival released their BS rewards program. Is you have to spend all this money to maintain these statuses, and they had some grain of common sense when they finally said, okay, Diamond, you're going to be forever. But you know what? They only did that, I feel like, and honestly, everybody that feels distrustful and betrayed and everything by Carnival, I totally get that, because when you come out with a Diamond Dash and all this other crap, and then you extend the deadline 3 months to the peak season to get people motivated to be like, oh, well, I'm close enough to Diamond, let's try to do that. And then you offer the incentives and 2 times and 3 times points to try to move forward to get to Diamond. It creates more distrust within your customer base. And all these people, it's not many, but all the people that have come to me and messaged me and said, well, Coach, the thing is Carnival doesn't need these people. They can leave and they have plenty of people to replace them, and it's not going to be an issue. That's
not how big corporate works. They want every single penny they could grab.
Yeah. Well, and that's the way it seems to me too. And people keep telling me, oh, well, Carnival is sold out, and they've sold out of this ship, and they've sold out of that ship. And then John will even happily share, John Heald, that they've sold out of this, and we're sold out, and we're taking bookings until 2026, and 80% of these are already sold, and this and that. Well, you know what? Here's the thing. That's all BS, because let me tell you how it works. All right. If it's all about supply and demand. All right. If I have a room and I'm charging $500 for that room and nobody wants it, guess what? I have to drop the price to $400. And guess what? If nobody wants that, I have to drop it to $300, and then $200, and then $100. And oh wait, 2 or 3 people want it. Okay, now I can sell it for $100. That room. All right, and guess what? Then I get a bunch of people that will buy that room for $100. And you know what? Sold out.
Yeah.
But here's the thing. If I have a bunch of loyal Carnival Cruise members and they're all loyal to my brand, and I have so many of them, you know, that they're all just like, hey, I want to get on the ship. I want to get on the ship. I want to get on the ship. Now that same ship or that same cabin I was selling for only $100, now I might be able to sell it for $300 because the demand is so high, because the loyalty is so strong, and everybody wants to stay on Carnival, that they're all fighting to get on that ship. And that's the thing that baffles me about this Carnival loyalty program thing, is they have all these new ships coming out. Don't you want to keep every single one of your members? Don't you want to keep every single one and then bring on more to fill all of these ships and keep making more money? That's the thing that just blows my mind away about how stupid Carnival is, because they're giving away nothing. They're some laundry, some bottles of water. They took away the ship pins. They took away the Diamond Platinum Party. They're giving away nothing. And then you're telling me you can't still be loyal to people and say, you know what, we'll give you the Platinum card. We'll let you keep the Platinum card, and we're going to give you this and that. You know, I don't know how early you're going to be able to board, but we'll figure it out, whatever. They're not even saying they can do that. And that's the part that is just like driving people crazy. It drives me crazy, and I'm Diamond.
So here's the thing. So they do keep track of how many cruises you're on, and if they ever wanted to flip that switch and go back to that, they can do it, because they're keeping track of all your cruises and everything. So further down the line, when they realize they made a huge mistake, they may flip that switch and then give everybody the status that they should have.
Is that hopeful thinking on your part, honey? Or have you heard John say something like that?
I'm not going to say a word.
Okay.
Well, Tim, admin Tim, you know, he's saying platinums will be forever, gold now. Admin Tim might know some stuff. Admin Tim is Admin Tim for a reason. He might have some secret information here that we don't know about, or maybe I'm misreading this quote because but he says platinums will be forever. We got to worry about gold now, or forever gold now. Hopefully he's right about that, and then we can work on gold. Charlene says we're platinum, and I am an advantage casino player still won't make diamond. And we are starting to move away from cruising and take more land-based casino trips because of these changes. You know what? That's the thing here. I know Charlene as a gambler, and she puts her money out on the table. She pushes it onto the table or into the slots, and that is a customer. That is a cruiser that you don't want to lose. And here is Carnival saying, you know what? I mean, you're pushing away a customer like Charlene that is a great cruiser, that brings you money, that spends money, that puts money into your casino. She is an ideal customer, and because of your BS loyalty, whatever, rewards, whatever you want to call it, she's like, you know what? We're gonna start sticking to the land now. We're not even going to cruise. Cruising's awesome, but you know what? You've made us feel such a way that we're just going to go to land, and it is what it is. So, yeah. Okay. Danny in Virginia Beach is all grabbed for end of earning $250. Chillaxin Travels, the Diamond Dash was only to bring their sales up. I'm taking the double points to make me platinum. I've been working for to take it to MSC. Carnival's actually helping MSC in this case. Lewis 48473. Why is Carnival sending out 3 times point promotions to help get people to diamond when they say there are too many people that are diamond? Money can't cater to all of them. Greg and Michelle, you want talk. I've been talking too long. You.
I mean, that's that. The answer to that question is all about money. But,
yeah. Well, I mean, I kind of think that, I mean, I saw this in my first corporate job, that you bring somebody in, like the top-notch people or the higher ups, they're saying, okay, we have this situation and we want some fresh ideas, and and go for it. And then they come in and they make it sound all good. They do some PowerPoints. They do blah, blah, blah. And, I did this for that. And they go, wow, that sounds great.
They sell them a whole bag of goods.
And then they don't look at
repercussions.
Right. The repercussions or how that actually translates. And I know I work for NCR. I mean, that whole program was such a bust. It was like was the biggest piece of crap. And now, but sometimes when people make a decision in order to save face, and to wrap this back around, it's really hard. So I think that's why they saw their mistakes. So they're trying to make, somewhat make good. But they should have just taken a lot more time to really talk to the people and instead of hiring some outside person.
And I said that this day was coming a long time ago during COVID when Carnival dropped down to $7 a share and investors from the Middle East came in and bought more than 50% of the shares.
Yeah.
And I think that's
a question. So geez, I lost my train of thought. I had the question in my head and then I forgot. So what do you think, and I got Bridget, come on over.
Come on, Bridget.
Hi, Bridget.
Save
definitely the best half of this. And she'll actually stay on the seat. She won't jump down,
Okay.
I don't like the floor.
and you don't even have to give her a treat.
Sometimes.
Well,
No, go ahead. Yeah, keep.
Well, I was just going to say maybe we beat that a little bit too hard. We really were supposed to be talking about the Mardi Gras. And the one thing I wanted to say is, I don't know if they're still in the chat, but you said it was like one of the first things, and I wrote it down so I remember to tell everybody before we sign off. You do not have to book the bolt before you get on board. You can book it while you are on board,
and book it twice just in case they cancel it. At least you have another backup.
That's the thing, the twice part. Twice because it is windy, some days, and then some days they'll be like, oh yeah, no, we can't do the thing because it's windy out, whatever.
Okay, so
and then you book it twice, and that was a great.
Never a line.
Whoever I mentioned that said that earlier, thank you for that, because I forgot to do that, and I've not booked because we got to get her on the Bolt roller coaster.
I will do the roller coaster, but the thing with the bottom that falls out.
Oh, you're doing that.
No. Oh, you're gonna do that.
Bridget, you got to do it, honey. It's so much fun.
No, I don't want to die.
Somebody do a super chat to make her do this.
No, I'm a little risk averse. No, I can't do that one because
it's so much fun. So the first time we did it, the bottom dropped out. There's a countdown.
You just stand there, and there's a couple Care Bears on each side of you, and there's a couple Care Bears at the bottom of the slide.
That's right.
And they caress you and hold you, and then they gently let you go.
And you just go fly down on a rainbow.
Yeah, and then there's a couple Care Bears waiting there to
I would
catch
do
you.
that. I would do that.
Actually, when the bottom opens up, there's air gushing up, so you don't quite drop. You kind of glide down.
Yeah, you just
no.
It's like you're on a cloud.
There's air gushing up from underneath you.
Michelle, have you done that one?
I have. Yes,
it's on our intro.
It's on our intro. Just hold your nose and then go down. It's fine.
You liked it though? It made you happy. It brought you joy.
She was scared the first time.
I was like a little bit nervous.
Oh my god, you got to see the full video.
I was yelling at somebody because here was the thing, and what you don't know, what I was yelling was that we had just watched what was the Amazing Race, where this woman, they were in the lead. All she had to do was do that water drop slide, and they would have won $1 million.
Yeah, and she was so scared.
She let her fear get too much. They took a 2-hour penalty, and
if there's $1 million on the line, I will gladly drop from Great Lakes.
Oh, everything's coming down.
I told you it's probably not a good idea.
Hey, and I'm the one that did all the shots. I'm the one that did all the shots. But look,
Hey, Coach, when are you gonna get your back waxed by Bridget? I want to see that live.
In like a couple weeks.
Oh, okay.
Really?
Before the cruise.
I'm not. The last time I got my back waxed,
Say that 3 times.
you two and Carnival Cruise Addicts contributed to making that happen. Yeah, but I don't think.
Oh, that was a good bargain because that was you could have held out for like $1,000 on that one.
Oh man.
Yeah, that ended up being $200 and yeah, that happened live.
Really smooth back.
So yeah, in order to see my back waxed by Bridget, that's probably going to be like double that. The price is going up. She will be doing it, but to see it live, it's going to be like practically double what it was.
Oh God.
Yeah, inflation. Yeah. Let's see here.
People are saying,
yeah, Lewis. How long before Carnival starts charging for extra luggage and overweight luggage?
Oh God!
My bag tag. It says something about number of bags allowed, and oh my goodness, I didn't know that. It said something about number of bags allowed and weight. Has anybody else? Have you heard about that before? I've not. Lewis, you might be breaking news.
So actually, I think that's something that's always been, but they don't enforce it. Yeah.
Danny Dizzle says, yes, I want to see the full video of Greg or Michelle doing that.
Yeah.
Doing what?
I think, Greg, you getting your back waxed. I think that's what.
I got no wax on my back.
I would think what Danny D is saying is she wants to see Michelle waxing your back.
Well, I think that's what I got.
That's how you took it?
I took it like that.
Gregor took care of that.
I got no wax on my back. I got no hair on my back.
He's got no hair.
You don't have any hair?
That's one of the things I love about him.
I have zero hair.
You're one of those blessed men? Oh, no. Okay, so Danny Dizzle says the drop slide.
Yeah.
You meant the drop slide.
I know.
Okay.
I know. So here is the thing. So Greg didn't take the picture of me at the drop slide. He had already gone down. There was a videographer up there,
a YouTube guy
actually taking video of everybody going down the slide, and he gave us his card and said, you can get the video of it. So Greg had already gone down, and I was yelling at the guy. I wasn't yelling at Greg. I was like trying to tell the guy, like, hey, I'm doing this, even though I'm afraid because one girl gave up $1 million. And I'm not going to be that kind of person.
Well, yeah.
Like, so I'm going to make Cruising Chris Moss has got us to 100.
Oh my goodness, Chris!
Wow, Chris!
Cruising Chris Moss has to be a math teacher. He has to be because he always maths this stuff.
I'm not sure if it's maybe it is.
I'm gonna make Bridget do this one.
Chris, I was just using your sewing kit.
Oh wow! Look at that.
I was sewing a little thing and I used your sewing kit. It was so nice. Thank you. I have to do it.
Yeah, you got to do it all at once. She's still got more than half left. I'm not. Yeah. You got to do it. Yeah. There we go. It's empty now, ladies and gentlemen. Yay.
So we got a love about the Mardi Gras. We love that Savio gave us duck farts.
Oh, we had duck farts.
We had duck farts.
Was that from the bank thing in Canada, Alaska, whatever?
Yeah, so in Alaska, we heard about the duck farts.
Yeah, we did it there.
But while on the Mardi Gras, Savio was working at the Casa de la Rosa, that little coffee thing. I do love that about the Excel's class is that bar, which is a coffee bar plus a bar outside of the Cucina del Capitan. I think it's on the 8th floor And that's a little known secret. If Java Blue is busy, go up to the 8th floor, go to that coffee to get your coffee place, and then put a shot of Bailey's or Kahlua or Irish whiskey or whatever in there.
So good.
It's so good. It's so good.
Oh my God.
But Savio gave us duck farts there, and they were yummy. I think we got some.
Hey, I look what I found.
Wait. Hold on a second.
I found something.
Oh my gosh! Yay!
That's what you're gonna go on.
I don't think so.
Yeah, that's what we're gonna make. We're gonna make her go on this. We're gonna make
just as.
Oh, look at that!
Whoa!
Was that you, honey? You have your GoPro on?
Yeah, that was me on my GoPro.
Oh. See, it's so quick. It's over in like 2 seconds.
That was it. 2 seconds.
A lot of things that are over in 2 seconds that I'll never do. So I'm just probably gonna pass on this.
I'm not one of those. He's not one of them. I'm not one of those. So everybody.
I was gonna say, so maybe what we do is we all give you like, I don't know, $5 or something on a super chat. If we get video of you doing that on the
it will cost a lot of money. I'm just saying, Michelle. It will cost a lot of money.
No, it won't.
She's not cheap.
Brad.
I'm gonna make her do it.
Yes, it will. It will cost a lot of money.
Or a nice piece of jewelry.
Ah.
I don't care.
Well, a lot of money will be toward the jewelry to get her to do that thing. It's not bad. It's just
not.
You're just
gonna want to do it again. When
it's all in the mind.
I am claustrophobic.
Okay, well here's the only thing. You're stuck in a little claustrophobic tube, and there's this little 2010 computer voice that says 3, 2.
Oh God.
1.
Oh my God. I'm having
and then it pauses
already. No.
And then the floor drops out from under you, and then you shoot down like 1,000 stories.
I sometimes have panic attacks thinking about getting stuck inside of a box and being locked in, and so I think that this will be a good exercise for me.
It will be a great exercise.
If you don't mind cold water, I think it's not too bad.
Yeah, it's awesome.
Okay. So let me do the drawing here.
Oh, okay. All right.
And we hit 100. Okay.
We got Charlene 1 through 10, Mary Schaefer 11 through 15, Legion Rider 16 through 35, Edmund Tim 36 through 40, Chilaxon 41 through 60, Cruz Convo 61 through 80, Mary Schaefer 81 through 85 again. And then Cruising, Chris Moss, 86 through 100. You see, everybody, it has nothing on the top. Siri, give me a random number 1 through 100. 28.
There you go.
28. Legion Rider. Legion Rider is the winner. 16 through 35. He was number 28. He was like right in the middle there. So Legion Rider, aka Jeff, I believe is the name of the Legion Rider. Message me whether you want a cooler, whether you want a shirt. It's yours. That's what you got. And Gerard, you still got to message me. Okay. Seriously, I mean, and this is what happens when you give me too many shots. We're like 8 minutes over.
Oh, we have a good time? What's wrong with that?
Yes. All right. So likes and loves. Here's where I left off with the likes. Okay. I like mini golf, but I feel like the mini golf could be better because it's a bigger ship and everything. I feel like it could be fancier and, more obstacles and everything. I like it, so I don't love it. Java Blue, free food. I like. It's a really cool thing. They have sandwiches and stuff that are free, and they're really good sandwiches and stuff that you can take and go, and it's separate from the line of coffee. So, like, they have a little chef or whatever that will make you sandwiches that you see right there in the window, and you're like, do these cost money? And you're like, no, they don't cost money. And, like, could I have that breakfast sandwich? Could I have that lunch steak and cheese sandwich? And they will heat it up for you or whatever, and they can be like, here you go. I really like that. I like that the Java Blue does that. The spa is nice, but there are no windows or anything like that. You know, unlike some Carnival ships where there's windows, you can look out, you can be in the spa, and you can just be like, "Oh my God, this is so great!" While you're in the spa,
does that go?
Anything. So I like it, don't love it. What were you gonna say?
No, he just said, "How does that go?"
Wait, do that again. How does that go?
Oh my God, this is so great.
Oh, yeah. Guy's Burgers. Guy's Burgers is good on every ship. I like it.
Yeah.
Don't love it on this ship. I mean, it has its own little separate place. It's a bigger place, but you know, it's still Guy's Burgers. Blue Iguana, same thing. Live music, I like it. I love it in some cases. It just depends on who is playing.
Yeah.
The casino is the largest casino because it's the XL class. You have a non-smoking area and a smoking area.
Two separate sides.
There's nothing special about it. I do like that there are two comedy venues. There's a separate.
Oh, I love that.
Punchliner Comedy Club, and then there's another venue that's behind the Alchemy Bar.
Yeah, the long night.
That they use as a second comedy club. So, you know, you have that going for you. And then the bar scene. You have the Fortune Teller. You have the Brass Magnolia. You have the Alchemy Bar. You have the Steakhouse Bar. You have the Tides Bar. You have the Blue Frog, or not the Blue Frog, the Red Frog Bar on the Lido deck. And yeah, there's a lot of bars that are good. Summer Landing, all that good stuff. So that finishes all my likes. What finishes your guys' likes? We'll finish with the mess and the loves.
Well, I like big butts, and I cannot lie. I'm just kidding. So
I think we're probably the same, like what you said. I think the two comedy clubs, what we noticed,
that's huge.
One was really good, like layout, but the other one has poles.
Yeah,
and has like weird seating, so it's really hard.
The punchliner, you got to get there early so you get a good seat without a pole in front of your way.
Right.
One of the things I don't like about the which I like on the Celebration, I don't quite like it on the Mardi Gras, is the layout of where Emeralds is and the bar, because on the Mardi Gras, well, on Celebration, everything's on the left. So you got Emerald's Kitchen on the left, and no, on the right.
On the right.
You got the seating on the left, and then you've got the gateway latitudes or whatever.
Latitudes on the left.
The bars on the left, where it's flipped on the Mardi Gras, and I kind of don't like that layout.
Yeah.
So I guess they realized that they needed to make a change when it came to that.
It was kind of weird that they put the so on the Mardi Gras, when you're going to Emeralds, the counter and the food station is on the left-hand side, and more of the seating's on the right. But it's switched on the Celebration and the Jubilee, which makes more sense because the kitchen area, like the crew area, is always in the middle of the ship, right? So it's back there. So it makes more sense that it be on the interior part of the ship, and
then have seating on the left.
Right. I will say, because you said kind of like you like the Emeralds. This was, I had the beignets before, but I realized, I really looked at the menu, and they have crepes. They had a Bananas Foster crepes.
Oh,
and so one day our group decided we were all going to have breakfast there at Emeralds, and but it is still like, even though there's a charge, it's minimal. Like the crepes was $5, the beignets is $5, and they also had, and I was going to go back again, but I didn't get to it. They have a sweet potato waffle. It's like, I gotta get on this. I didn't get it. Next time I'm gonna get it. But I will say, check out Emeralds, especially if you like kind of New Orleans sort of Creole food. A lot of this stuff is probably really great. Some of those dinner menu items. But again, you get to sample some of them on the menus in the main dining room. They have the Emerald selection. So I do like that on the XL class. And it's not just Mardi Gras, but it's on the XL. But the street eats, I don't think you mentioned street eats.
Street eats.
We talked about menus, But the street eats, I will say the meh is this new bagel thing that they got. Like what? Like why would you do that? Like that's just dumb. And we do like, there's like the what are the street eats? There's a fries place, there's a dumpling, and then there's
I like the fries place because I'm Irish, so potato.
He loves the potato. He loves the
She's Irish too.
I'm Irish also.
She's German Irish.
Yeah, I'm German and Irish, but I'm trying not to do too many carbs, so I wasn't getting on that. But I think you did a couple samplings. They had a pad thai one day that he really liked.
For street eats, you have to check the menu because every day it's something different. So you got to check the menu, and then you could go on the day there's something that you like.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Seafood Shack.
You guys do okay. So here's one of my loves. Let's get to the loves because there's 28 people still watching somehow.
Yay.
We're an hour and 35 minutes into this thing.
Yeah.
Whoa.
If you're one of the 28 people that haven't liked or loved, or no, it's 33 now. 33. If you haven't liked or loved or subscribed to Cruise Life TV or myself, please do. But the loves that we have, I have to ask you this because you said you were going to do this, and we haven't brought this up yet. So in the 1 hour and 36th minute, did you guys do the duck at Shebang?
No.
Not on this cruise.
Not on this cruise, but we did do it.
You said you were going to do it.
No, we did. We filmed it, but we did it on the Jubilee.
Oh, you were on the Jubilee. Okay.
Yeah. So
and it was awesome.
It was freaking awesome. It was one of the best experiences I think we've ever had. And we invited another couple, so they were able to partake in the duck and everything because there's so much food.
Oh my God.
So much food.
You have to not eat the entire day before going because that duck is produces so much.
One of my loves is definitely Shebang on the Asian side, not
Yeah, we did do Shebang. Yeah, the Shebang on the XLs we really do like, but we have found that the food on the Asian side is
far superior
to the Mexican food side. Yeah.
So so you did the Shebang or you did the duck on the Jubilee.
Really?
So did they charge you extra because you brought two other people in?
I don't think they did.
No.
They just
only charge you for two people. So it
was like $50 for the two of us. And then we brought the other two who there was so much food. I mean, there was just way too much,
Right.
Yeah, they just came and we're sitting at the table with us and of course there was so much we're like, hey, you want to try some of this.
Well, yeah, we were cruising with a group and we were like, hey, come to dinner with us. So they did, and we had the duck and they ordered whatever they wanted to order, but they took duck too, and it was fabulous. It was really, really good.
And we took your advice. What we did, we on the first day, right after we did the muster drill, we went to Shebang and we
put in our order.
We talked to the maitre d' there and put in the order for the duck.
And you know what? I mean, I feel like that's what we're going to do. And for the 32 of you that are still watching, if you're going to book an XL class ship, it doesn't even have to be the Mardi Gras. If it's the celebration or if it's the Jubilee, go to Shebang and be like, hey, look, we were told that this duck is amazing. It's only like $20 per person, whatever. We want to make this happen. Go to the maitre d' and be like, what do we got to do? What do we got to do? Like, we want a duck. What do we got to do?
That maitre d' was our best friend for the entire cruise. I tell you.
They're always so nice.
He was amazing.
Yeah.
And they will hook it up for you. And like I said, so like if you go to the steakhouse, $50 a person, boom, bam, done. $50 a person. That's before the tip and everything else like that. If you go to Shebang on any of its XL class ships, it's like an extra $20. Is it $20, $25? Who cares?
It's like $25. I don't know.
$25 per person. So for $40 or $50, you're going to get a chef that is going to wheel out on a little cart a duck and they're going to chop it up, and they're going to tell you how it was prepared. They're going to tell you all this different stuff. It is the best value for your money that's available. Am I wrong? Am I wrong?
You were so right.
Yeah,
you were so right.
I'm laughing at Bridget. Don't worry.
Yeah. She hasn't even done it. She's like making fun of me.
She's so excited.
She
can already taste it.
She wants to do it, and that's the thing.
But when she does it, then she's gonna be like, "Oh my God, you were so right. This is accurate. This is like I wish I would like."
Yeah, you guys are gonna have a great time on the Mardi Gras. That's gonna be a great cruise.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is that your first Excel?
Yes, it is. Yeah.
Oh.
He's eased me into this, like true gentleman does. He's gone from small to large.
Well, that's what a lovely lady usually makes a guy do. Go from small to big.
This is match game material right here. Controversial Cruising is still watching.
Oh yes, we got to get you guys on. That'll be so much fun. Oh my God.
Speaking of, so I took her from the Spirit class to the Vista class, now to the XL class.
Oh boy,
we're going from here to
Way
here.
to break her in.
I like a man that goes slow.
To here. It's progression.
Progression.
Class, Vista class. We went
Move
from
on
the
to
Carnival
something bigger.
Miracle.
You go from extra large to small. It really is.
Carnival Mardi Gras.
Once you go XL, you can't go back.
I know. It's true.
Carnival Mardi Gras. It's where the party happens. That's what happens.
Yeah. Party crew.
Okay. Relax and Travel says I can stay on all night. Keep going.
Oh, we all gotta work.
I'm just taking notes on the ship since I have never been on it. As long as they correct the loyalty program and book it, I'll definitely get the duck. Yes.
Oh, great.
The duck is great. I'm not gonna lie. I gotta go take my doggy Stevie out. Thanks everyone. Oh, Charlene, thank you. We love you. Danny D says, "Oh my God, yes, we need Coach and Bridget on the match game. Heck yes. We'll do the match game. We'll do the match game. That's a Friday, right?
Right.
Friday night.
Yeah.
Friday night. We gotta do a Friday night on the match game.
Yeah.
I never had a partner to do the match game with before, so we'll do it. Scotsman approves of it. And Seg says, great show, everyone. Yeah, so I think we can finally go. So just in case for all of you that there's still 40 of you. The fact that there's still 40 of you, I think we started with 50.
Oh my God.
And there's 41 of you still watching.
That's awesome.
If you haven't already subscribed to Cruise Life TV, please do. They're our guests the whole show, and they're amazing. Greg and Michelle, I partied with them many times. They know what's up. And yeah, and if you haven't already subscribed to me, please do. But it's the Java Blue Cafe coffee line. That's a meh. You know why that is? Is because there's so many different places you can get your coffee. You can go to the Havana bar and get your coffee, and it's the almost the same coffee you can ask for downstairs in Java Blue Cafe. The bar that's by the pizza place. What is it on the Mardi Gras? Is it the?
I think it's the Del Rosa or something.
Go Del Rosa, something like that.
So what's funny is I saw the long line coming out of Java Blue to get the coffee. The line was, it was going all the way down the corridor, and when there's a sign that says if you don't want to stand online, you could go to Bella Rosa. And get
Bella Rosa, beautiful flower. Yeah,
get your same coffee there. And I actually took a picture of the sign, and people I made sure people saw me take the picture of the sign. You think they would get off the line and go over there? No, they just stood on that line.
And you know what else you can do? You're standing in Java Blue because you want to get like one of those coffee drinks that has a little alcohol in it. And then you look over to the bar, which you can see in our back right there.
Mm.
You can go and get an espresso martini and a short glass to walk around with.
That's it.
Oh my God, I love that.
There you go. There's your iced coffee, a little treat to go.
That sounds fun.
Does Guys Pig and Anchor? I forget. I think they have a coffee machine too. No,
A lot of them.
I don't know.
I know Havana does. I know the bar in the middle by the pizza place does. No matter what XL class ship you're on, so that's a great thing. You can skip the line and be like, yeah, no, I'm not. The line is 20 people deep. I'm not going to get in this line.
Right.
You go up one floor. And you don't have a line at all. So wait a minute.
Yeah.
So skip that. Okay, so here's another one of my Havana cabins.
Oh,
On the Vista
yes.
ships. I love the Havana area. Love it. Love it. Is my favorite place on one of my favorite places on earth is the Havana area on a Vista class ship. On an XL class ship, because the pool that on a Vista class ship is directly behind the bar in the Havana area, and then 2 hot tubs on each side of it. On the XL class, there's a little pool. It's way the hell off in the corner, and it's cold as hell. And the social network that you would get on a Vista class ship for being in the Havana area is non-existent on the XL class, because all there is a pool. There's no hot tubs. The bar is right there, but honestly, that's not enough to draw enough people out there. So yeah, the Havana area on the XL class ship is man. Don't spend the extra money for it. So yeah, no, chime in, please.
Well, she wrote Horizon, but the Vista.
So this is on my bucket list. I want to do the Havana on the Horizon.
She hasn't done it yet.
We haven't done the Havana.
Don't do it.
Or maybe in 2030, because that's the next time we'll be on Carnival.
2030?
Oh no.
No, that's not happening. 2027, 28. Scott, are you still in the chat? Scott. When is Scott turning 30? Or 40?
30.
30.
That was a long time.
Is he already 30?
Yeah, he's 30. Yeah, he is.
He's 30. He's turning a good.
I think he's turning 28.
He's turning 28?
Yeah, and 29.
When you have your big next birthday, we're doing Havana on the Horizon.
It's gonna be my birthday on the Mardi Gras.
Is it really?
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, how exciting. When's your birthday, Bridget?
Well, they're going on March 20th.
So it'll be right before. I'm the day after St. Patty's Day.
March 18th?
Yeah.
Oh,
okay. Bridget.
okay.
March 18th. I'm all about birthdays. Coach, when's your birthday? Do I know
It just passed. It was 2 weeks ago.
February 20th.
220.
We're both Pisces. I'm the start of the Pisces. She's the end of the Pisces.
Wow. 2 Pisces.
Scott's still here.
I'm either the small fish or the big fish. I forget which one.
Scott's gonna be 40 years old.
You're the big fish.
I'm in the big fish and she's the small fish, or vice versa. One of the other.
Maybe.
Depends on the day. Yeah, so Danny Dizzle says we got to get Coach and Bridget on the match game. Scott's manager approves it.
See, I knew it was going to be 40.
Scott's manager is Danny.
It's a really cool show. Keep it up, Coach. Okay. Well, we're still going now. Brittany Crockett says, are you going to show a ship tour of the Mardi Gras? Yes, absolutely. I will do that. Did you guys do a ship tour?
I'm going to be by the pool.
No, we didn't do a ship tour.
You didn't do a ship tour? Okay.
No.
But you know what? It doesn't matter. Make sure you're subscribed to Cruise Live TV, because they will have plenty of content from the Carnival Mardi Gras. So they will share that with you. So make sure you are on that.
Yeah.
We party on the sea floor saying what's up. Controversial Cruising is still here. Party on the Seafloor says, I love the Havana on a Vista class. It's the best setup and vibe. Could not disagree. We are on the horizon in June. Currently, we are not in the Havana area. But as we move closer, if there are some Havana areas and I can get a deal through my connections for Havana area, we will definitely be switching to them. Chillaxin Travels, Blaine. I'm just a night owl and I'm hooked. Love the show. Look forward to seeing you Cruise Live TV.
That's great.
Also, are you guys doing a regular live or no?
No, we don't do regular lives. Other than
the match game.
The match
game Friday nights. Yeah.
Friday nights. Be sure to tune in.
Yeah, but tune in on Scott's Controversial Cruising.
So Scott just did a ship tour, so you could check out Scott's ship tour on the
Mardi Gras.
Mardi Gras.
Danny Dizzle says, my birthday is March 28th, so you're very close to Bridget.
So Danny is in Aries as well.
Yes, she is.
That's right. So is Michelle.
Yeah, so is Scott.
Trisha
Michelle
says, oh my God, I'm on Mardi Gras 2 weeks before you, and I'll be on the horizon in August, a couple months after us. Danny Dizzle says, yep, it's hard job keeping Scott in line when I'm away. Scott does seem like he's a hard person to keep in line.
Liz is keeping an eye.
Liz is keeping an eye on him for.
Here he is.
John Heald. I'm always nervous when I see John Heald sitting down because, I feel like he's been watching my videos and me critiquing Carnival. So anytime I see John sitting down, I feel like, oh my God, the wrath is about to come down. And John's gonna scold me.
We got you good on that last live we did.
We did. Good. Real talk.
I was actually looking for this. This is what I was looking for. The
oh, there we go.
God!
That's what I was looking for.
Oh my God. That was scary.
Scott!
Horizon's on my top 3 list. I've not done Havana on Horizon yet, but I have done it on the Panorama. I love it. Havana aft balcony. I'm going to do the Horizon, or no, I'm sorry. I'm going to do the Havana area on the Panorama July 4th. I'm getting on a cruise. That will be the one cruise of all the cruises I have upcoming that Bridget will not be on. Currently, I got my buddy OT. He's been on a couple cruises with me. For you old school coach cruisers, you know who OT is. But yeah, every other cruise this summer is going to be with Bridget. But yeah, that one will not be. Controversial Cruising says March 25th is my birthday. So you're only 8 days away from Bridget, Scott. That's cool. Island time. We got Derek.
Oh, hello.
They said, hey, guys, just got in from a basketball game and a baseball practice, going to catch the replay, but happy to see you still alive. And Derek and Amanda, they just got back from world travel. They were I don't know. They're like jet setters now. I can't keep track of them anymore.
They're awesome.
They're flying here, they're flying there. They're in Barcelona, and they're in South America, and I don't know. I can't keep track of them anymore. But I know they were cruising, and they were all over the world, and yeah, they're awesome.
So, Coach, I heard that on the 4th of July, there's they're going to do another meetup of some ships. Yeah. I think some friends of ours that we met on the Alaskan cruise, Angie and Dawn, they're doing, I think that might be but anyway, I heard that they're doing something like that, but you don't know if your ship is doing that. You said you're on the Panorama. Is that what it is? 4th of July?
I'm on the Panorama July 4th. Yep.
Wow.
July 4th through the 12th.
July 4th through the 12th.
Yep. And then I'll be flying from LA to Seattle to get on the MSC Piosia.
Oh.
July 13th through the 20th. And then from July 20th to the 30th, I'll be on the Carnival Luminosa out of San Francisco.
Yeah, that's
Bridget.
crazy.
Yeah,
Wow.
I'm doing both.
So,
The
you won
MSC.
the lottery and didn't tell us about it.
What's that?
I said you won the lottery and didn't tell us about it.
No.
Right, but there might we didn't, but there might be signs.
Oh, okay. We'll put positive
Oh, that's awesome.
juju in your.
No, so that's amazing, Coach. That I mean, and you deserve it. You work so hard during the year.
Yeah.
I mean, coaching and teaching, and so you get those summers off, and good for you for taking advantage of that time. And
Yeah, absolutely.
Fun.
Yeah.
Blaine from Chillaxin Travel says, I definitely would like to try and get on a bar crawl with you next year.
Oh my God, it's fun.
It's a real possibility. I mean, Greg and Michelle have definitely been on one with me, and we've
Your bar crawls are great.
Party Squad.
Too, but they were amazing.
We got Derek and Amanda from Island Time Travel says America's 250 birthday ship.
Oh, so that's what
Meetup,
it is.
yeah.
Yeah,
Mhm.
right. Only makes sense.
Sigma Dove, sorry, typo, Cruise Life TV. Party on the seafloor. March 2026 for Carnival 250. Okay, March 2026. Meetup is happening. Chillaxin Travel. My wife teaches, so time should match up. As long as my son doesn't have hockey, he is on a travel team. Yeah, I mean, those travel teams are legit. Like, like if you got a hardcore travel team, it is hard to, pull them away. Whether it's a boy or a girl. I mean, those travel teams are legit because you're like up against the top competition. Those are your Division I scholarships. Those are your kids that end up being Olympians and all that kind of stuff. So totally get that. Derek and Amanda Cruising Chris Moss says, are you on the HAL, America's 250 trip? Cruising Chris Moss wants to know if Derek, if Amanda, if you're still there, let us know. All right, so we're about to hit 2 hours, and we can only do that with Greg and Michelle.
I'm sorry, Coach. I'm just, it's just happens.
I think it's
sorry.
All of those contributors of those shots. I think that's what actually did it. I mean, that was pretty epic.
No, I mean, it's because of you two, honestly.
Very entertaining.
You all keep it going. You all keep it going. Everybody wants to, keep chiming in and stuff like that. So we got Island Time. We're not, but we'll probably book one. Derek says, great show. Can't wait to see the rest of it. Yeah. So yeah, no, I mean, I know Greg and Amanda and you two, I can see you two doing the same thing that Greg and Derek and Amanda has done. I can see you two doing the same thing they've done. They've just completed to travel agency thing.
That would be him.
It's interesting. So I actually applied for the Carnival
VPP,
and I got accepted, and they wanted me like right away, and I couldn't leave my job that quickly, and I had to turn it down.
But once he retires,
what's the VPP? What's the VPP?
The personal
vacation planner.
Yeah.
PVP.
Yeah, Carnival PVP.
Job?
It's a full-time job. It's different than a typical travel agent. Yeah.
Yeah. So you for Carnival, right?
Because you're working from home. You're working from home.
Oh, yeah.
He would have, because they don't have everybody coming to their headquarters
anymore. And the whole process is really amazing. The application, because I had to do videos and take these tests, which is really crazy. It was really interesting.
So like Bridget just did some. So she's an esthetician, as you all know. Esthetician. It's hard to say after you've had done like 8 or 9 shots.
Doing an amazing job speaking.
Maybe 10.
Yeah, fantastic.
She says
fantastic.
So
fantastic.
You guys can't interrupt me when I'm in a thought.
Stop it.
Oh, sorry.
Very good. No, that was good. We don't want dead air online. So
can't interrupt me when I've had this many shots. So you have to allow me to finish my thought.
Fill the gaps.
It was, God.
Go ahead, Brian.
Oh yeah, so yeah, that was it. So
Right.
she was thinking of possible job transitions or whatever, and so flight attendant was one of them. But you know what? PVP, professional vacation planner, that could be a possibility.
I've already done that, but just not for a brand. I've
Yeah.
been that in the past life.
Yeah.
I've been a professional planner of almost everything.
So working from home on the phone, that could be, something that, Bridget could do. And then she could potentially still do some of her esthetician.
Oh my God, I never want to give it up. It's like my mother. My mother's a hairstylist. She's almost 80. And every year she's like, I'm quitting. I'm going to just do my painting. And then every year she can't get out because she loves it so much. And like all of her friends are like her family.
She just enjoys like ripping hairs out of people.
I'm a torture princess. I'm a torture princess.
That's funny.
I think that's what it is.
Oh.
Look at that. Look, you know what? I mean, honestly, it's one of our longest shows ever.
Ding, 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 ding.
I think the coincidence of this is I feel like every one of our longest shows ever has Greg and Michelle in it in some capacity.
Well, I think that means
that means you guys are bad influences, or I'm not sure if like they're a good influence.
I think that's what it is.
If you just keep everything going, I'm not sure.
Well, listen, I think I hear the ship's horn blowing. I think we're going to be taking off soon. I mean, there it
I
goes.
love that sound. Love it.
There it is.
But look, I mean, honestly, I bow down to all 33 of you that are still watching.
Amazing.
I mean, I think we fluctuated between a little over 50, but the fact that we still have 30 people, over 30 people, 2 hours in, more than an hour longer than we normally go, that's a testament to our guests, Greg and Michelle from Cruise Life TV. So if you haven't already subscribed to them, make sure you do. And thank you to everybody. And thank you all for the shots and super chats and all that other stuff. We had Min Tim, JB, Cruising Chris Moss, Tony Bruno, Charlene, Mary Schaefer, Legion Rider, the Chillaxin, Cruise Convo, and Cruise Boss once again. So thank you everybody. Amazing show. We went an hour over what we would normally do. And that's because of you all and your support and contributions and your comments and everything else like that. So thanks, everybody. Appreciate you all. Greg and Michelle, we love you. And peace.